Cool. Before you start kind of like showcasing the entries, so remember who you're talking to here. The fact that I know absolutely diddly squat about roller coasters. So explain to me what the idea behind the contest was, because you had to like kind of make them into an RMC. So treat me like I'm an idiot, because I am.
Walk you through it.
What does that actually entail? What does that mean? Because I don't know anything about roller coasters, so I don't even understand the premise of what it is that you're looking for or anything like that. What they had to change.
See if I can even. Did I even save the ride? I did not save the ride. Give me 1 second while I load up the original park.
Yep.
Which would kind of help. Before RMC.
What's a roller coaster? Okay, Knight, I'm not quite to that level.
What is a sham wow?
a roller coaster? What's one of them?
Alright, so this was the original coaster.
Okay, this was what everyone had to work with.
Yes.
Okay.
And I kind of deleted it, the station, because...
And what kind of coaster is this to kind of like start off with?
This is a regular, standard wooden coaster. I try to make it as basic as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Basic.
So this is not an RMC?
This is not an RMC. This is just your basic random, like GCI or like a Wicker Man in basic terms, like Wicker Man, except more out and back layout. If you're more familiar with Robin Hood at Wallaby, Belgium.
Told you, idiot. Why did you ask me on again? You really should have got somebody who knew what the hell they were talking about on. So what makes it an RMC then?
What makes it an RMC? RMC comes in and takes off the wooden coaster track, keeps most of the supports, and changes the whole entire layout, but following the same structure.
Right, okay, I've got you. Am I the only person that didn't know that? Like, does everybody else in the chat is like kind of sitting there nodding like, yep, I knew that. Matty, what are you talking about? How did you not know that? Am I the only one? Am I just completely clueless here?
I'm sorry about the echo. We've had so many tech issues, and I am not tech savvy with Twitch yet. Still. And OBS still eludes me. So this was the original layout, and everyone came in and did their own take and hot spin on it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not many in the UK.
We don't have any RMCs in the UK, do we?
No, I think the only one overseas is, well, Zadra at Energylandia, and what's it called? The one at Wallaby, Belgium. So nowhere close.
So that would probably like kind of maybe why a lot of the Europeans would certainly be a little bit more unfamiliar with it then, because it's more of an American concept,
right?
Like the RMP. It's the same as the Intamin launches as well, don't we? Because we don't really have a lot of Intamin launches in the UK either, do we?
Hakugi in Japan also, and the Sweden has one too, Wildfire.
Right.
So this is done by CoasterFan927, who is not on Twitch, but he is one of my closer friends. I haven't met in person, but we live close enough that we've been chatting for at least 10 years with Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff like that. Which predominantly, that's where my YouTube channel started, was Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day.
Oh, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Back when I was still living with my parents. Like on a Windows 95 PC, I think it was. But back when it was like dial-up internet and everything.
Oh my god, dial-up internet, that was great.
You connected to the internet, it was like beep, 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 beep. Oh wow, I like this.
That was a different kind of drop.
Oh yeah, very nice drop there.
Outward bank turn. Nice. Yep. Another slightly one. got some airtime pops.
It has. Oh, that's a bit different as well, like kind of the way that it went into a left-hand inversion as well.
Yeah, they have these things called wave turns. It's basically an airtime hill where they just turn you on its side and you pop out 90 degrees. It's really wild. The Coaster Fair 927 has been building coasters for a long time, and his home park is also Cedar Point.
You can tell that he's been building coasters for a long time. That was really good. Very well put together.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Remember someone picking up the phone while there was a dial-up connection active? Oh my gosh. Yes.
I remember that. my mum and dad would go nuts at me, like kind of, Matthew, you've been on that computer for hours. What if somebody's trying to ring us and they can't ring us?
That drop is like something I've never seen before done like that. Most time they do a curb drop, but that is interesting and it's unique and different.
It worked. It didn't feel too unrealistic. It felt like something that you would genuinely see, like almost like a selling point of the ride, kind of thing, like kind of one of the first in the world, like kind of almost a 0G roll as you're dropping down off the first lift hill.
Right. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was... Oops, went too far. Just looking at that drop, it's intimidating looking. But you can see how it follows the same layout as the wooden coaster.
I really enjoyed that. I think that was absolutely fantastic and really smooth as well. And it kept up the same momentum from that kind of the start to the end as well.
Really hard to do in Planet Coaster.
Yeah, especially kind of like with the wooden coasters, the RMC coasters, is sometimes you run the risk of it losing some of its momentum, and you sometimes even end up having to have a second lift hill as well, which sometimes breaks it a little bit. So if you can keep that same momentum going from start to finish, which Coaster Fan, did you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Coaster Fair 927.
Coaster Fan, yeah, which Coaster Fan had done. So yeah, that was fantastic. Really nicely done.
So now we're gonna look at Cane Whoop Gaming. Is there a Cane in chat? His name is Coaster Fan 927 Cockwaddle. Flip that backwards. I really like the station for this. It's simple, yet it feels so, it's so open and wilderness.
Simple and effective.
Sometimes the best things are this simple, you know?
100%, yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree more. Sometimes you can overcomplicate things by trying to do too much, and it almost ends up breaking it.
And I like from the ground level, you just see the station and the lift hill just up there, just kind of imposing its will.
As you were walking down the path, it would give an amazing sight line as well.
Oh yeah, and I'm all about those sight lines.
Oh, this is different as we're leaving.
We in Weird America call that JoJo roll. Slow roll out of the station because it's so slow and you have time to think about your inversion while you're going through it.
About it, I'm thinking I'm going to bloody fall out. I think that I'm going to die. Think about it. I've just like kind of put my thoughts to rights just before I say goodbye to everybody. Jesus, that's insane.
That's how I feel. If you ever get a chance, look up Hydra at Donny Park. It's the coaster that first started this craze, and I think there's only like 2 of them that actually have a JoJo roll in real life. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm gonna fall out of this thing as I'm going super slow. That's a B&M coaster, B&M floorless, and man, that slow roll out of the station gets me every single time.
I really liked it though. I did really like it. It's very unique, and if you say there's only like 2 in the world as well, that'd be. I mean, I've never really seen any of them in Planet Coaster really. Nothing like that.
Not many people actually do it in Planet Coaster. I've done one. I bet so too, serious.
Feature. Water feature.
Ooh, that dive was good.
It was.
Nice inversion.
Yep.
Perfect into the turnaround.
nicely banked as well.
Yes, not too
The banking
overbanked.
seems very, yeah, it seems like subtle.
Now that's where the mid-course was on the wood coaster. Oh, no. Man, he did a really good job. I like the theming.
It's exactly the same as the station. It's simple and effective. It's just using some wooden beams and utilising the foliage around as well. But there's also some terrain forming around it as well, so it feels like it's hugging the terrain. So yeah, it fits in really nicely. It feels almost like a forest experience coaster, like kind of you're going through the forest. And yeah, very nicely done.
It's done so well that it's realistic theming. Right, a park. I can see a park getting this, and it won't cost them an arm and a leg. Like Disney and Universal spending billions of dollars. Oh, I didn't even see this. Look at the fountain over here.
What a feature!
You do love your water features.
Love my water. Yeah, this is like the best thing ever. I'm in my element right now. Look at all that water.
See, when I created the ride, I'm like, I want it to be kind of around a lake because I kind of looked at Robin Hood and it was like, I love that the RMC kind of goes around a lake. And so I'm like, yeah, make a lake.
It almost feels like if this was in a park, they've been given like kind of this area of land, but they were given specific rules. It's like you can't remove any of the pre-existing lake. You can't remove any of the trees that are there because obviously eco and all that kind of stuff. So you've got to just make do with the area that you've got. And they've been like, okay, we'll do a coaster that goes around and through the trees kind of thing. And you can really kind of like place this kind of thing, and it feels very genuine because of that. I'm way overthinking it. Way overthinking
chat. Knight says, yeah, I love all the foliage. Toxic, Kane is all natural. I think there's double meaning there. Rally says, lovely work. Cockwater, love that, Kane. Bob says, great job. Excellent work, Kane, from Knight. Kane says, thank you. Hi, Kane. There's Kane.
Okay.
It always helps to see the speed and height when you have scenery like that. Exactly. Tails, hands up. Great job from Costa Kook. I like to use natural in my current park build. Shane, if you're not following Shane does excellent blueprints. He's been featured a ton of times on the Steam Workshop for his rides, making the front page a lot. He does great jobs, and it's integrated. You can integrate it into any park, which is always awesome to do when you grab something from the Steam Workshop. I'm sure you have it from the what's the workshop called for you guys?
It's still a workshop. It's just the workshop. It's not the Steam Workshop for us. It's literally just workshop.
Hey Ricky, how you been?
Right. Not to mention Shane is one of the funniest guys in the community as
well. Oh my god. I keep calling him an Avenger because he's always doing like amazing stuff, and then he goes off and volunteers. I'm like, you are like a real life superhero.
Top guy. He makes me laugh most days. But anyway, let's stop talking about him because otherwise his head's going to be getting like way too big.
Oh, I'm so glad you got your computer fixed. Hey, Bobum. There's another console player if you haven't heard about him. Bobum.
Is that one? I'm sorry.
Bobum 80s. Have you heard about
him? 80s? I know I haven't. I'm afraid, Bobum. I'm sorry about that. No, I'm not familiar with you. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm also a console player as well. So me and Bobum know that console is obviously superior. Clearly,
Bobum makes sculptures out of terrain that blow your head.
Bobum, I would love to see them. I would absolutely love to see them because I do love like kind of a good sculpture.
Hey, board builder. Yeah, he's the best terraformer. He did a Stranger Things.
Sculpture. I tell you what, I've seen some good ones, and that's a bold statement. Yeah, I would love to see some stuff, please. Send me some stuff, and I'll try and do it.
The last thing I saw him make was a giant, like, kind of like a Nordic Viking man that had beard, killing a snake out of terrain, and it was gigantic. And realistic, and I'm like, there's no way that's terrain.
Bobs, please get in touch with me. I'd love to have a look at that, and I'll try and get some of them spotlighted as well, because I'd love to see that. But who's this submission?
This is by our Games in a Snap winner, Tails and Wings.
Oh, Tails and Wings, who's in the comment chat at the moment? I've seen Tails and Wings talking.
They just won Games in a Snap yesterday.
Oh, congratulations! I've still never actually entered yet.
It was their first time streaming yesterday as well.
Wow.
Speaking of, there's Londo.
Hello, Londo. Nice to see you, Londo. I really do need to get involved in Games in a Snap. It's been something I've been meaning to for a long time, but things always keep coming up, and yeah, I do want to get involved.
I like this fairy tale style build they got going on.
It's beautiful.
The nice flowers on the side. I even liked it. What is that? What kind of hook is that?
No, that's part. No, it's part of it. That actually comes on the that planter.
Okay.
That planter actually comes with a hook already. I love this station. I absolutely love that.
I haven't seen anything like this before. Like I've taken a peek at stuff, but I haven't really like dived in because I wanted to be surprised when I actually check out stuff. The hook is part of the asset. Nice. Board and Londo say send it.
Beautiful build. I like the differing use of wood and wall pieces and like kind of plaster and everything as well. Lots of different textures.
During the day to see. Oh yeah,
it's fantastic. Really nicely done. And again, not overly done either, though.
No,
it's not excessive.
It's just right, I would say. I like the knights in the station. Not obtrusive
or anything like that, or in your face.
Right. Since it's a training station, might as well. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, there's a dragon. There's a dragon in this ride, guys. Just in case you didn't want to know. Like how the queue line's coming over the track as well, so like kind of as you're in that queue line, you can just watch it come up.
You get that suspense built up, because you're like, oh crap, I'm going to do that.
And then by that point, it's too late to turn around and go back.
Right. you ain't getting back out of that line.
No.
Nice outward bank turn. I like the use of that gate. Nice trigger.
That's a little airtime moment just as before you climb the first lift hill as well.
RMC is known for that on Steel Vengeance. Man, you're like, okay, little bump of airtime. No, you actually get airtime on this little tiny little rinky-dink thing. Was that a water feature I just saw?
That did appear to be a water feature.
And it was moving quite fast.
It's almost as if people knew that I was going to be joining you.
Do you have section in Discord for Team Workshop links for specific elements? I have to check it out. If I don't, I will add a channel for that. You watch tons of RMC coasters. It shows that you watch them. My gosh. And I love that water feature chasing the ride. That's great.
That's fantastic.
That row was nice. Oh yeah, that row too. Well done. Very well done. I'm going to have to take a look at that water feature up close because that was something I haven't seen before.
I'm not arguing with that.
Where was it? There it is. Look at that.
Oh, that is superb.
That is brilliant. And it keeps on going. That's what I love about it. Wow.
That's taken some time to get that all triggered as well. That is not... You can't underestimate how long that would take.
I'm curious. 12 pit trigger points. 7 trigger objects. There's a coaster door. Water splash ring. Dragon. Display sequencer. I'm betting somewhere around here is a display sequencer, and that's what's sequencing all that. That is incredible. Is there some night lighting I see? Let's go at 10 p.m. There is some night lighting. Oh, I like that.
They've really covered all the bases here as well. This is fantastic, Tails. Absolutely fantastic. You've like kind of literally covered all bases in this, like kind of the theming and the lighting, the triggers. You've kind of like incorporated so many different elements into like all one thing. It's like this is almost like a completed section of a park.
I'm trying to pick my head. I'm trying to wrap my head around that trigger. Like, that is some serious trigger work. I've done some triggers, but I haven't done triggers like that. Cause where are those triggers at? I know how big those splashes are. But oh my god. Are you seeing this?
That would have taken a while.
Well done.
That was that was not a quick job in any way, shape, or
I
form.
missed this going through. I didn't see this dragon.
It's Pete. It's Pete Dragon.
Pete the dragon.
Pete. I'm pretty sure Pete's dragon's green now, so maybe that's his brother.
Over the sequence in the ride sequence, it will highlight it on the map. Okay, I do want to see how many sequencers. You know what? It's not showing, but I think the best way to do this is just to add something and try to connect that object. Where are you? Tails, you're in chat. Where is this display sequencer that you have hidden somewhere? Because that is something I think we're both interested in. I just want to see how many triggers they used.
Bear says if you select one of the water sprout things, you'll see what sequencer it's linked to.
Alright, we can do that. If it lets me actually pick one.
All the comments are like just literally just full of love for this entry as well.
There it is. I would never have found that. Oh my god. There's 44 special effects.
Everyone in the comments just saying how cool it is and everything and how long that must have taken.
I'm doing a showcase, Aaron. That is brilliant. Hats off to you, Tails. That was great.
Fantastic at submission. Tails, really, really enjoyable. Like from the station to everything about it.
And the sad part is, she's a newer player.
Really?
Yeah. I can't wait to see.
Sometimes I think sometimes the newer players can come in with some fresh ideas as well, though.
It helps. I think she's been studying some people's streams. That one ends with the second sequencer, so there are even more. Oh my god. I gotta find this. Where?
How many submissions were there?
There are 10 submissions. Is that it? Oh, just some, there's just animals and stuff in the background. Just for some background. That is the wrong park. Sorry about that. Trying to find the right park. And I can't remember. There it is. Sorry. Lost connection because I went through a tunnel. Whose ones are we loading? We just looked at Tails and Wings and they did a fantastic job. There was so many triggers in it. This one is by me.
So we're gonna rip this one apart then, yeah?
Oh yeah, just totally rip this one apart in chat.
I hate it already. Looks so unrealistic.
I went basic and I even forgot to like actually finish it. I just got tired of it.
I like that font. Nah.
Yeah, there's this. I think it's by Batch. Batch does amazing stuff in TMTK and also making stuff. This one.
That'd be nice to play as well.
Look at that chat. Boo! Wow, this one sucks. Yeah,
I'm glad that they're all jumping on this as well.
I went very basic with the queue and stuff. I was just more focused on the actual coaster.
You've done a lot of nice scenery around it though, just with the foliage work again as well.
Yeah, I almost wanted like more get off the actual person.
Look at her stupid face. Look at that guest that was there. She looked so gormless. She was like,
This looks like an inspector that you would see as like, that ride sucked. That's a critic right there.
Dude, it doesn't bode well that half the people on your ride look like they're falling asleep. It's like they're getting off the ride and they look comatose. That's not a good omen.
That's what I do. I put people to sleep. Actually, I think this took me about an hour to do. Like, I made the ride and I made the other, then I immediately RMC'd it. I'm like, I had to make sure it could be done. My legs are still attached. I give it 1 star.
That's generous. I mean, is that 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10? Or 1 out of 100? Let's tunnel let you come through there. Nice little moment of airtime. I like that roll at the top. Just up there.
That's just how we roll.
Alright, Shane. Enough with Shane with all the puns without you joining in as well. A nice roll there as well. I really like these little bridges that you put on.
Yeah, when I created it, that was the first thing I was looking at. I'm like, I'm gonna do something right there.
It was 1 out of 10, by the way, as well, because it's weird.
I love the 1 out of 10.
A station build as well.
Thank you. I do love woodwork. I mean, I have been crazy enough to attempt wooden supports. And of course, I always like to light up my coasters. No matter how many lights it takes, gotta have lights.
Really nicely lit as well, actually. It's not overbearing, it's quite tactful as well. It gives off like some really nice shadows and like kind of the light just bouncing through the wooden beams and the supports as well. Yeah, that looks really nice, and it was a really good layout as well. Again, it was very smooth, had some really nice moments of airtime in it, and some of the rolls were great. Yeah, it was a really good job, mate.
Yeah, I kind of went overboard with the overtime. I got airtime. I got 5.5 seconds with 14 airtime counts. I was really pushing for some airtime.
Wow.
And the mountain lion is a reference to H's, who is considered the mountain lion, also known as Uncle H's.
Tails and Wings just said, like, kind of loves how it keeps the pace going through the entire track. Yeah, I completely agree, Tails. It was very much like the first one from Coaster Fan, like, kind of just keeping up that nice momentum from start to finish.
Keep it going with the...
Yeah. At no point, like, kind of does it really slow down, but at no point does it get a little bit too quick either. It's kind of like a nice momentum. Shut up! It just keeps, oh, whatever. Keeps up a nice momentum from start to finish. You know what I mean?
Shane goes, I like punctual streams. That fucking thing ripped. I'm working on next contest submissions right now, so I realize I missed some of the layouts. I give it 5 out of 7. Nice, classy as fuck. Awesome job. Nice build. Let me stop speed running for a second. Love how it keeps up the pace. Thank you, Tails. Ow, my hips. Well, I must have done something right then, boy, because, I mean, your hips and legs do hurt after an RMC with all the airtime you get. That's one thing that is, you will be touching that lap bar a lot on RMCs, which personally I love.
I can't really very much go on coasters much at the moment, just because I've got so many like kind of back issues at the moment. I wish I could. I mean, I went on a little kind of coaster the other day, and it hurt just going off that. And it was only a tiny little like mine train thing, but because it was a bit rackety, oh, I was sore afterwards. It's like I just need to get like kind of my back better so I can start going to theme parks and going back on roller coasters again.
And just don't run in a theme park worldwide.
And that as well. No, fun fact, me and Theme Park Worldwide actually went to the same school.
Really?
Yeah, it was a couple of years below me.
So this is Costa Kook, who actually just pumped this out. He's like, cool, I get off work in about 2 hours, and like an hour and a half later, I got a layout for him. Like, you did this really, really fast. And that station is nice.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking it feels very, very British. It feels very rural British
London.
Small town.
Right. I haven't been to Britain, but I'm hoping to get my passport this year and go next year.
I think maybe I would have maybe just been tempted to just do something a little bit more around the pathing. I know obviously that's not what the contest is about. The contest is supposed to be based upon the ride. I'm not sure how it is. It's judged. Is it judged just off the ride or?
Oh, I decided to go. People were burnt out from contests, so I'm like, how about just a showcase with no winners, no losers, just kind of just have fun,
right, nice.
And show off what you can do.
Okay, cool. I like that then.
No, it's quite a nice little station. Quite quaint.
I think the other British people in the chat would be able to agree with me that it does feel very, very like kind of small rural British.
And Pear says I need like 5 hours for the layout. You guys are quick.
I'm the same as Bear. I can't do anything in that kind of time frame.
Well, I have fun fact. I have done when I was doing games in a snap, I was cranking out coasters and smoothing it in the 9-minute mark of the start of the thing. So I created a coaster in under 9 minutes and was like smoothing it.
It's been part of a collab. I can't say where or whose because it's supposed to still be secret, but it's very much like it's a console version of a Little Rock Ridge, so to speak, but one for us. And I had to do my part, and all I had to do was a flat ride and a little water feature, and it took me 10 hours, if not a lot, about 10, 11 hours, I think it took me, because I was so meticulous with it.
Well, sometimes you want to be picky and get it just right.
Well, with what other people had already submitted, I knew it had to be good. I knew it had to be good.
Yeah,
otherwise it would have sucked.
It's like, hey, I'm going to be showcased by Moving Little Socks. Spends 20 hours on a flat ride.
Yeah. So whose is this one? I'm sorry.
This is Costa Kook. He is a Twitch. Doesn't stream much, but he is a fantastic builder from what I've seen his stuff, and he knows his coasters.
Nice. He's in the chat as well. I've seen him talking as well. So.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Costa, I really liked your station build, mate. I really liked that. Did you, just out of curiosity, did you actually base it off anything in particular when you did that station? Was there like kind of a certain area in mind that you had when you built that station?
Oh, I like what he did here. He switched the tracks. That was clever. Going the opposite way of what most people did. Clever. Did you catch that?
I actually didn't, I'm afraid. No, I was looking at the chat, I'm sorry. If you wouldn't mind going round again,
Yeah, no problem.
afterwards, because I'd like to see it again, because I was busy reading the chat, sorry.
So you know how like everyone was going right? He went left, and we went around that way. It's just different take. I like that. Thinking outside the box. Not out of the realm, though.
That as well. I really liked that little bit there, just as it was dropping down.
Oh, that roll is almost like a stall. Didn't base off anything, just winged it, and guess I switched the track. Hey, see, I caught that. Hey, Smee. Nice to see you win. So we got 2 artists in the chat. Smee and Night Pretorius are actual real artists. Smee has some stuff that has been featured on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Time.
Round 2. Let's send it.
I won't look at the chat this time as it's going round. I really should be looking at the ride as we're going around the ride.
It's so hard to keep up because there's like, there's 24. There's 24 people in chat right now.
Yeah, well, we were up to 29 a minute ago. There was 29 in a second ago, which is amazing.
Sweetie's been here the whole time, but she joined during the audio issues at the start, so you might have missed. Okay, yeah, I might have missed that. Tails, how was that show? Yeah, and she does like I'm not sure exactly what she does, but I know she was saying she did some background set pieces.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I always appreciate artists' work because they just incredible what they can do. So the 5 people that already made a ride left. She did an art for Inside Job. I'll have to look that up. I like that off-axis airtime hill. Oh yeah. And that's where you switch the track.
Yeah, I've got it. Different to everybody else. Nice.
Which the whole premise of this is like, there's so many different layouts within the same coaster that were given to RMC. And that's what I love about it.
I really like how every single ride has felt unique and original as well, though.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that the limitations that you almost had to work with, kind of thing. Every single ride has felt unique. Every single one has felt like it's got its own identity. Every submission so far has just been fantastic. Yeah, really nice.
Do I feel like a console version coming maybe in the future?
I believe somebody was already discussing it the other day. See, it wouldn't be something that I would ever do because my coaster knowledge is not good enough to do that. To set
really
up
good
something
job,
like
Coaster
that.
Kook.
Agreed. Agreed. Well done, Cook. And I just love that. I love that station. The station is probably my favourite bit. I love the different shapes of it. It's not like kind of one set square. There's lots of different depths and dimensions to it.
That's exactly what I was looking at. I'm like, okay, I'm taking notes, everyone. I'm stealing ideas here.
Planet Coaster, isn't it? Anybody ever do anything original ever? You just like kind of copy somebody else and just change it a little bit.
Well, some people do. Every now and then you get something that's totally out there and you're like, what did I just witness?
And 100 people copy it.
So I've seen that. I want to make sure I don't see things twice. That was good. Sawtails. Right, so where to go to? Silent Bob.
Oh, here you go, Silent Bob. Let's do it.
I thought I subscribed. My bad. I apologize for this. I thought I already looked at this and I thought I subscribed to everything, so we didn't have any of these wait times. So
I can't quite get over your community, mate. Between you and Cockwaddle as well, and then like Poetry Slam and everything. I'm as I was saying to Cockwaddle, and as you may have seen in the stream when I was with him, I'm not really familiar with Twitch so much. I don't come onto Twitch very often. I think I've only done one Twitch stream myself, so I'm not really in with the Twitch community. But the support that you guys got is so close knit, and I love it. I feel like kind of a little bit of a stranger imposing into this, like kind of almost family. It's almost like Fast and Furious or something, like Familia or something. It's just amazing. It's so nice to see.
I think Cockwaddle has really came together and got a really good community, because in the beginning there was a lot of toxicity amongst. Well, I think we have some extra stuff here.
Looks nice.
Extra POVs. No problem with that. This is interesting. I really like this little. Oh, yeah, there's the original coaster. That's a very, very tall. I'm pretty sure that's
almost kind of like gone for like building a park around it.
Yeah. Which Bob is known for his coasters. One thing I do recommend people do where it's possible is create a collection for TMTK items they use, as it can speed up things for subscribers. Yep, we kept the toxic people out from the start.
I genuinely believe that the Planet Coaster community as a whole, as a collective, like kind of encompassing console, PC, everything, I genuinely believe it's one of the best gaming communities I've ever known. Ever.
Oh,
I'm getting old now. I am getting on a little bit, and I've been playing games for so long and been a part of many communities, and there's always toxic arseholes and all of them. And this is just by far the best, by a clear mile.
You get some of them on YouTube. I've seen a few where this guy was just like tearing down this other guy for his coaster not being so buttery smooth. I'm like, it had like one jitter in it, and it was fine. Like the coaster was amazing, and these guys like, your coaster's not smooth. You need to smooth them out. I'm like, and everyone told that guy to shut up.
There's one guy on obviously that I'm not gonna bloody name and shame Jesus, that's completely out of order, and I wouldn't do that, but I know there's one person on the Facebook groups that does like literally just rip people apart, and they post stuff and they'll be like, that's wrong. It's like, dude, get a grip.
What Facebook group is it?
It's one of the console ones.
Okay.
One of the console Facebook groups.
I'm in one, and like when someone posts something that isn't like the best, but I mean they're like, I don't play the game for real. It's like I play to have fun. People come out of the woodwork and just rip it apart, and I'm like, this is shameful. You get people that post good stuff and no one will comment.
Yeah, it's nice that just everyone is very much like that as well, and I believe I was saying this to Cockwaddle the other day as well, is I believe that the communities now have started to merge together a little bit more now as well. I don't believe that big divide is between the console and the PC that it used to be now. I believe as more things are happening, like these Twitch streams like me and you are doing now, and like I did with Cockwaddle, and you've got PC creators coming over and doing spotlights on console and vice versa, I think the whole community is coming together as one big collective now, which is how it's supposed to be as well. It's amazing.
I agree 100%, and that's why I wanted to have you on. I'm like, I want to like merge the two groups and just kind of we all come together and just we love Planet Coaster, so why don't we just enjoy it together and see what everyone can create.
I had one comment on a video yesterday, and it was what was it now? PC is 100 times better. I can't remember what it was now. PC is 100 times better, and we guys are a lot more creative than you. And I was just like,
what?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, because you guys do not have TMTK, so therefore you have to create everything by hand, which gives you 100% more creativity, because you got to be creative to come up with that stuff.
I love this ride. Love this. Oh wow. Oh, that was ace. This might have to be a going on again if okay again, please.
Yeah.
Just so we can appreciate some of it, because I couldn't quite get what that was. We zoomed through it that fast, but it looked ace.
I want to see that again too. See it, chat. Nothing wrong with constructive criticism, but some will just spin fault for the sake of it. So glad there's none of that here. Absolutely. And like even in the games on the Snap, you see people come in and they're like, go this person or that person or this person or that person, and it's just there's a lot of love in the community. That layout was fire.
I mean, I'm coming up for 200 spotlights now, and even now, I still hate giving criticism because I just feel like a complete arsehole when I do it.
Oh. Well, like your one today, man. I think I couldn't remember if I saw it on Twitch. Is Corvus on Twitch?
No, he's a big YouTuber.
He's got maybe I've seen a speed build on YouTube, but
he's a speed builder on YouTube.
I was watching him build that drop track, and that inspired me to do what I'm doing on my next ride. So
it's genius. That was so clever, and I've seen it done a couple of times, but never quite to that effect.
They never quite get it right, and he did it just perfectly. Just getting the door opening, and you're like, oh crap! There's no track. Where are we going?
Some beautiful lighting on this, Bob. Really nice lighting. I love the subtle green just underneath as it comes up.
It really isn't an issue, you would think. Yeah, Londo. You do a good job of weeding those people out. It's fine.
No, I think no. He's on about the percent. He's on about console.
Sorry, but what was that?
I think Londo's on about the console limitations. I think he's on about the percentage counter on the consoles. How
is a limitation? Because like every single park I've seen you spotlight, I'm like, this. I would my rig would have some struggling. With 4,000 people in the park.
It's very much you've got to build smarter, not more kind of thing. It's like kind of less is more. You don't need to. I mean, you're not going to be building a Gaussian BTA landed Poseidon.
Gaussian. I look at Gaussian's rides on YouTube and my computer melts.
See, my eyes melted. Literally, all I did was watch it, and my eyes just like kind of. It was like in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where their faces just melt off. Yeah, it was very much like that. My eyes were like I didn't even know what I was looking at.
I like how we kept the mid-course. Not many people have. Oh, that double up, double down is great.
This is brilliant. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. So what is this section? What is that building? It looks like almost like a maintenance shed.
You know what?
I think goes through twice.
I think Ironwood Tree Service, and if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Oh,
okay.
So that's I believe it's an in-game blueprint, but the way that he's incorporated it to go through it twice is fantastic. That's amazing. I think it is the in-game blueprint, but he's modified it a little bit to like kind of work it around what is needed. That's fantastic.
I gotta look at. I see it as those lights, so I gotta see this. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Different. I wasn't expecting that, like the eerie kind of glow, but I really like that. Kind of gives it a more haunted vibe at night. Really well done.
Yeah, great job, Bob. I love this. I think that's really good. I mean, to be honest, they're all good. There hasn't been a single bad one, has there? They're all unique. They're all original. I mean, except for yours, which was
which was absolutely trash.
I mean, well, we could have skipped over yours.
There's this giant coaster that should we send it? Chat.
Lick the stamp and send it. Lick the stamp and send it.
Dog got the Dutch King. Send it. Window says. Send it. All right, we're gonna send this one. We'll get a little bonus coaster. This looks huge. Oh my god.
It's a giga, isn't it? Nice first drop. A nice first turn as well. Nice.
The banking is perfect.
That's really good banking coming back down, just very subtly banked to the left, and then levels out really nicely.
Yeah, Sorlin is like one of the more expertise with his roller coaster knowledge too. So
you can tell, yeah, very much. You can tell the people who know their coasters.
Yeah, because the banking is just too perfect.
Yeah, this is spot on. Absolutely spot on.
And look how smooth it is.
This is 4 meter method, surely, and then smooth.
It looks like it because I can see by the supports you can. Is that a splashdown area? Almost like it. Oop! Tree in the face. We didn't see that.
I can't argue with a bit of bush in the face.
A little bit of bush in the face.
Exactly. Not going to argue. That's amazing.
What's incredible to me is, here's the original, and he basically recreated a pond to a T. Well, he did a lot better.
Oh, that wasn't 4 meter method. No, that wasn't 4 meter method either. Wow.
What?
I genuinely thought that was, for how smooth it was.
Hold up.
I genuinely thought that was 4 meter method. Look at them stats. Is that, I can't quite see. Is that 8.27? Can't quite see it.
Duration 143 seconds.
No, the excitement.
6.87.
Oh, 6.87. I'm sorry.
And with our biggest drop of 303 feet. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, you can see the segments right here.
That's fantastic. Yeah, really nice ride, Bob.
Jeez. Bob's got his own genius methods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bob might be a game developer for this game, and we just don't know about it.
Bob, when's Planet Coaster 2 coming out?
Bob, make Planet Coaster 2.
In fact, no. Bob, when's Planet Zoo Console Edition coming out?
Ooh, you know what I want? I want to combine the two. Combine it, both of them. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine? That'd be amazing.
Oh, just it being
with a water park feature in it as well, so you can have like kind of park, zoo, and water feature. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Well, we have 4 more submissions left. So I'll let you choose. We got Valkyrie, Grand River Valley, Hoopty Doopty, and RMC It.
Hoopty Doopty, because I like the name.
Hoopty Doopty by Cockwaddle.
Oh, Cockwaddle. Oh, no, well, no, we don't want to watch his. I forgot it. This is going to be terrible.
See, I've subscribed to this one too, but it shouldn't take long. Okay, yeah. Sometimes TMTK items you can take 20 minutes sometimes.
We don't have TMTK. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Just in case no one's ever said, just in case I haven't made that quite abundantly clear, we don't have TMTK. Oh, look at this. Look at that font.
That font is...
Is that custom made as well?
I know. Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
I believe this is a font that you could find on the Steam Workshop. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not custom
it's not custom made by him. Oh,
but
whatever, it's still amazing.
1,253 pieces for that.
That station build is absolutely stunning. It looks very like Eastern European, like Germany or something like that,
yeah.
Or almost like Switzerland, like a Swiss cabin or something, like a Swiss skiing resort or something.
Alpine, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I love German style builds. I went up the exit. Silly me.
Oh well.
Yeah. But that station...
Such a nice, yeah. I agree with you. The German kind of like architectural style, just the Eastern European style is just stunning.
My buddy he won a Channel 5 gaming contest, and everyone was going on and on about his architecture. I'm like, yeah, of course he won because of his architecture. He's an architect.
Yeah.
So everything he does was like planned meticulously, and I'm like, dude, you used to see the stuff he can come up with in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 with no what's the word I'm looking for? He just used in-game stuff. He didn't use any of the extra stuff that you could download and mod into, and he was doing brilliant stuff.
So it's actually Austrian, as opposed to like German then or Swiss. It's supposed to be based on Austrian architecture.
Is there ivy? Uh-oh. Ivy it. Ivy it all. The train paint. See,
That was one thing I noticed in the stream.
I tried not to pay too much attention so I could actually appreciate it in this stream, but my god. Even that peak to the left. Like the sight line is just... Oh, there's a nice water feature.
Is this the one you were building the other day when I was in the stream with you? Is this what you were working on then? I believe it was, actually. I just didn't realise.
Oh, that was a nice roll.
It was. Oh, okay, I didn't realise that. Obviously, I didn't know I was going to be on this stream, and I wasn't familiar with this contest at the time, so... Because I was complimenting the paint tool in the stream about how good he is with his paint tool, and
yeah,
like, kind of, you're talking like 3 or 4 different ones.
It's blended so well too. It's like not like where you see like sometimes I'm known to do this where just go from snow to green grass with no transition.
Oh, waterfall!
Ooh, I like little fountains there and there.
Nice little bunny hops just as you went over as well.
Oh, so that's where the gondolas came into play. I was wondering where they actually were. That's a nice way to end the ride. I still don't have the bloody clue what I'm doing with coast tracks. That is some bullshit.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm calling bullshit on that, actually, because that was amazing.
Did you do lights, Cockwatto? Dark ride through the woods is not a bad type. Hey, one of my favorite night rides has a light on the top of the lift, and that's it. And you go through the woods, so you can imagine how dark and scary that is.
Good effect, though.
Oh, like the ride only goes like 55 miles per hour, but you feel like you're going about 70 miles per hour during night rides. It's most famous for night rides.
I really like that submission.
I'm referring to the one and only the Beast, because have you ever heard of the Beast at Kings Island?
I believe I've heard of it. Not really familiar with what it is.
Not really familiar with it. The ride time is 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Ow.
It's a wooden coaster, and you drop into a tunnel, and you just go, and you can see the lip tail from the track from the pathway, but that's it, and it has 2 lip tails.
I filmed a spotlight earlier on, and the coaster is 22 minutes 34 seconds.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How?
It's amazing as well. It comes out next Sunday. I've got it set as a premiere next Sunday. It's incredible, absolutely, and last gen console as well. So it's not even PlayStation 5. It's PlayStation 4 console. So yeah, it's amazing.
The Cockwatto, excellent job on that. I absolutely love the station, and the layout was just perfect. And for someone who says that they don't know coasters that well, shh, bullshit.
I just like the fact that it went through the mountain terrain and everything as well. I just think that was really good. Oh wow! Oh my god!
Well, this is window TV.
Ow!
By God, what
ominous tune.
What have you created?
Jazz, would you possibly mind just getting me a Fanta, please, with some ice in it, please?
Want the Fanta? Don't you want the Fanta?
It's either in the window or the kitchen. Hmm?
What?
Just get me. Thank you, sweet.
Jesus Christ, Winder.
This is
I don't even know which way to go. Like, I gotta check out all this.
I love that effect with the portcullises. What is underneath the portcullises? Because I can see them going around the outside, but what's on the inside? Is that literally just a wooden wall? That's all it is a wooden wall. Wooden wall and then a portcullis over the top.
Yeah,
That's,
painted wood plank.
That's nuts.
That is...
What an effect that gives.
And I love that they used Inwood. Yep, that was perfectly done.
Do you know what? It almost has a little tiny bit of a Japanese feel to it. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah, with how the roof is. Exactly.
No, I wouldn't even say the roof, to be honest. I'd say like kind of the wall text. I'd say with the wood and the portcullis over it, it looks like kind of very much like kind of the Japanese samurai houses kind of thing, like the little shacks kind of thing.
Holy crap! Chat is popping up. Jesus, window. Wow. Icy Phantom for the man. Either way will do. Just basic wooden walls. Window, I'm afraid you're gone too far and disqualified. Looks right as hell. Shame despite its terms of competition and cannot be considered. Almost want to remove that message. This is dope. Was going for a medal for Death himself. Yeah, totally get the pagoda kind of vibe. That is a good shout because this one is 3-tiered and it is the pagoda style.
Yeah.
It does give that.
This is amazing, Winder. Absolutely amazing. It's
I just gotta see this castle because it's huge and ominous. And there's a boat ride.
Do you know what though? It's not screaming like thousands and thousands of pieces. It's done subtly. It's not.
Each section is only 10 pieces.
Yeah, it's not crazy amount of pieces. It's less is more. But simple and effective to the max. It's like every piece that he's used to such good effect.
Okay, so like I grabbed that and some of the coaster and like some of the trees is only 10,000 pieces.
Yeah, see that's nothing, is it?
No, that's
really
not.
That's nothing.
For the scale of it, like that is including like the lamps and stuff like that and some of the trees, and I got some of the stuff back here. So I mean, that is super. Wait a second. Wait 1 second. You did not.
My God.
Did I see a drop tower in here? As I'm just exploring around. He fit a freaking drop tower in here.
This is insane.
How did you... I'm just wondering how. It's about to take off, so... Send it. Those are from the Ghostbuster pack. Those are, what's it called? What those dogs called?
Gatekeepers.
Yes.
Sigourney Weaver and Rick Morales. Rick Morris? Rick Morris. You know.
Rick Moranis?
Something like that, isn't it? The one who's in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Like, I saw it peeking out and I had to take a look. But look at... This doesn't even look like the same park as everyone else. Like, he's broken the game.
It looks like we're doing a spotlight, to be honest.
Does.
This
and
isn't a showpiece of a coaster. This is a spotlight.
Look at how close it gets to that. Okay, I want to see this thing go. Do they have these type of rides in England?
I don't think so. No, maybe the chat will probably correct me now, but I don't believe. Oh, they do. Okay, ignore me. Yes, they do. where have we got one in the UK?
Because I know this model is basically, it's modeled after Max Air at Cedar Point, and whew, I think it hits 70 miles per hour on a swing.
Jesus.
And you feel it, and man, like the spinning and everything.
I saw that. I'm not going on that.
Oh, you don't want to ride one of these? It's so much fun. Flamingo Man has a tiny one. Drayton Manor, not many. Oh. What I love is, like, at the peak, you can get airtime as it's swinging back.
Yeah, you wouldn't get me on this. I'm not afraid of heights or anything. I'm afraid from falling from them and hitting the floor.
That is brilliant. I like how it's in the center of all of everything.
Really nicely done. Very beautifully integrated into the park
this
as well.
whole thing is just toilet blocks or the latrine.
It's an amazing architecture style. It's really, really effective. A nice blend of a couple of different things, and it just comes together. Fantastic.
Oh, look at that sign. Is that a giant skull? Wait, those are planks. You made that out of driftwood planks?
Oh yeah, oh, God, that's such a good effect as well.
What about these letters?
He did say, Winder did say, don't forget the sound for the ride when we go for the POV.
Yep, sound is in. I love the sickle. This is totally me because like I'm known as Death. So, man, there's so much to look at. Sorry. Face your fears.
That was something I meant to actually ask Cockwaddle, but I'm going to ask you as well. What was the idea behind your name then? I meant to ask Cockwaddle when I was on his stream, but I completely forgot because we were too busy waffling away. So what was it? Where did Deathfearsnone come from? Why the name? Where did it come from?
So my first, sorry, my age, AOL screen name, and was Burnt Toast, and then I had Crazy Black Punk as my Yahoo screen name. And it wasn't until a few years later where I came up with this Deathfearsnone out of, like, I was seeing friends and family. Well, so, long story. When I was in 6th grade, I had a friend that was hit by a truck and died. And that's where the screen name kind of came in my head, because, like, death doesn't fear anyone, and...
Oh man, that's quite deep.
Yeah, that was a rough period of time because it was. You don't imagine that happening.
It's the kind of stuff you hear happening to other people. You never think of it happening to yourself.
Exactly.
Your friends. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That's shit, man.
And around 9th grade, I had a friend that took her own life.
Oh God.
So.
Oh wow! I'm sorry I asked now.
No,
Jesus. No. Well done, mate. Bringing the tone down. Fucking hell! We've been here. We've been laughing and joking. I bloody asked one question. Bloody hell! Talk about bringing the tone of the stream down.
No, but I had a dream, and this angel literally said, "Don't fear, little one. It's not your time to go, and you will be safe." And I just was like. I think I just got visited by death, and they fear no one.
Wow. Never asking any more questions. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's fine. It's been many moons. I'm getting quite old, so I've seen a lot of things in my life, and some are unexplainable. So I just kind of embrace.
You're similar age to me, aren't you? Aren't you kind of like similar-ish age to me?
I'm not sure.
I'm 38.
Oh yeah, you're 2 years older. I'm turning 37 this year.
Well, to be fair, my name is nowhere near that interesting or anything. I was always Matty P83 like on everything. Like all my usernames was Matty P on everything. And then when I got my PlayStation, Matty P83 was already taken.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm a huge Marvel fan. I absolutely love Marvel. I am Iron Man, so I am Iron Matty. And that's literally it. That's all it is. Yeah, that's literally all it is I am Iron Maddie. And that's literally all it is. So...
Can anyone hear that song that's playing?
You're not going to get striked for that? Or is it copyright free?
It's copyright free, I was informed. It's a cover of the song.
Yeah.
Oh, the anticipation window.
Songs are okay. Didn't know the cover songs are copyright free. Go figure.
Well, I don't think they can really copyright a cover song. They can't get paid for it.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing. I gotta see that thing up close, that skull.
Yeah, same. But I think this is going to be
oh my god. What have you created?
What have you done? Or in the words of Mrs. Weasley, what have you done?
Right? What on Weasley?
Where have you been?
I think they nailed the mother characters in that movie.
Oh my god! Did you see the triggers? So
yeah,
the tree set on fire as it went past.
That was. Yeah, this is definitely a 2 ride. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? That slow roll.
This is my type of music as well.
Oh, you're a metalhead?
Oh, mate, totally a metalhead, yeah.
Have you heard of Spirit Box?
Heard of, not really listened to much of them.
Courtney LaPlante is freaking brilliant.
DM me one of the songs when we're done.
I will. They're so diverse. Like, some songs are super heavy and metal, and other songs are not heavy, but are still heavy, but they just hit you in the feels instead.
Bye, Winder. Winder, you've created something amazing here, mate.
Bye, Winder. Thanks you so much for this. This was absolutely stunning. Got to go practice wedding dance. Oh, snap. Tell the missus chat says hi.
Dude, this chat has been so busy from start to finish. It's like literally not stopped.
Drum set he plays on. I used to listen to those last bands. See a Winder, take care Winder, holy smokes Winder, GG Winder. Yeah, chat has been popping off on one time stream. Every single submission has been absolutely amazing. Everyone has been different.
Yeah. Which is so surprising as well. Which it's exactly what I was saying. What like about the fourth submission? It's like when you've given these people, when you've given, like everyone's had the same submission and like kind of the same limitations. The fact that every single one is so different is amazing. Like nothing has been alike at all.
No, like of course you're going to get similar elements because that's what coasters do, but
of course, yeah.
The layout wise has been like, we're going to do this and we're going to do this a little differently. Oh, and that castle build is just so perfect. 10 p.m. for him to make sense. Yeah, it does. It really, like, so much scenery, it really makes you lost in the layout. Like, where am I on this?
Yeah.
Oh, the trees triggered. There it was. I missed it the first time around.
Just fantastic. The way that it's interacting with like all the terrain and everything as well, like kind of going through the cave systems and everything. It's just fantastically done from start to finish. Like everything about it, all the elements, all the inversions, the rolls, and then obviously all the theming goes without saying as well. Just an amazing job from start to finish. Incredible.
I love how the music really fits the theme too.
It did. Yeah.
Now, I wanted to see, obviously we saw that huge castle, but there was something over here, that cave. Where was that? Look at that.
Holy crap.
I didn't see all of it. I saw bits and pieces of it, but
I didn't see that at all. I'd completely missed that. That's amazing. Oh wow.
What
That's
are
so
these
cool.
Are these what? Cloth awnings. Clever. It's like a Reaper. I get it.
Fear the Reaper.
That is perfect.
Which is the song as well. A metal version of the song that he's done, Don't Fear the Reaper. So it's all in fitting kind of with the theme as well.
I wouldn't have seen this at all. Wait.
264 pieces for that.
Oh my god! I thought it was just like a TMTK item, not. Oh, I'm gonna go all the way. Holy crap! And he's gotten not technically all mine, but still, like the way you presented it, I'm at a loss for words.
Sometimes having an idea and seeing it through to fruition are two very, very different things. It's like you can have the idea, but then actually pulling it off,
yeah, like
is quite hard. But what he's done here, you could see the idea that he's had coming into this, and it's just been perfectly executed as well.
Like, I really got lost here. I'm like, okay, where are we at on the track? Because you're going in and out of the castle, it really throws you off. But just perfectly executed. Like all the head choppers.
There's another one there as well to your right. If you just turn right a little bit, there's a I think I'm a little bit behind you. I think. Oh, there you go. Yeah, another one there. Look.
Coming out of the flames of hell, or Hades, or the underworld.
Wow.
There's so much to look at here. Like element after element. And this theming. Oh, you did the supports against the wall. Clever. Nice way of hiding them. This is Inspiration City. Like I love the gargoyles. They're not used as much as you think they would be.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually. You don't tend to see them very often, but they can be used to such good effect as well. Yeah, I wish you did see them more, if I'm honest, because I love the aesthetic of them.
And I think people forget the lore of gargoyles. I don't know, not a lot of Americans actually know about the lore of actual gargoyles. Are you guys well versed in the lore of gargoyles?
I don't think Matty's very informed on the lore of gargoyles. I'm kind of sitting here thinking, please don't ask me. Please don't ask me.
Well, they're supposed to protect from evil spirits, so that's why you see them a lot on churches and stuff. The old churches.
Got yeah.
They're guardians.
Okay. They're a little bit demonic for guardians. I always kind of thought there was a little sense of irony in the fact that they kind of put them on churches and things. It's a scary ass thing to put on a church.
it is a little bit, but if you think biblical terms, like angels don't look anything like the angels we perceive them as. They're supposed to be just kind of terrifying looking.
Yeah, I guess. I just perceive angels as like Scarlett Johansson and things like that. She's an angel.
Well, yeah, no argument there.
Hang on. And my wife, in case she does end up watching this stream as well, I better say that one as well, just in case.
I have a sign that says this family protected by gargoyles. See? Even Toxic knows. Well, Toxic is well versed in lore.
My guardian stone thing will be a chicken nugget. Oh, love it. Right, so what have we got left then? Is it only two more we've got left now?
I think so.
You're friends with Saddam Wolf.
Yeah, I actually, the funny thing about Stan Wolf is I knew him when it was Roller Coaster Tycoon days.
Oh, really?
So even before Planet Coaster was a thing, or even heard about Planet Coaster, we were like, oh, me and him talk. I have him on Facebook. We and him talk every now and then, check in to see how he's doing. Supposed to meet up when I going to Dollywood. I just haven't had a
I've
chance
never
to get
actually
on there.
spoken to him. I'd love to speak to him one day because I actually took one of his builds as an inspiration for one of my contest submissions. His water park hotel. I used his hotel as a source of inspiration for my park, and I obviously didn't copy it like for like because it was a contest and I couldn't. But yeah.
So here we have one. This is one of the last two from Relimatep.
I just had to double take them because I had a notification on my phone saying Matty just commented on my video. I'm like, what? that was a bit weird. I had to like double take. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't comment on my own video. But yeah, mate, I'm tired and I'm quite drugged up because my back's killing me. So I had to take some quite strong painkillers before I started to stream.
What did you do to your back?
Oh, mate, I had blood clots last year in my kidneys, and ever since, that was last August, mind, I've had a bad back ever since. And I think like kind of like kind of got a, oh my god, what's it called, like a herniated disc or something in my back, and it's just always hurting.
Can I Relly, is this a TMK item from yourself? Pretty sure it probably is. He creates TMTK items, and yep, of course it is. Of course.
Whose is this one? I'm sorry.
This is Relimatep.
What? Sorry. Oh, Relimatep. Okay. Cool. I love Western theme. You don't see Western theme very often.
It's one of those themes that you can do it and it looks all samey, or you can do it and it really stands out. This stands out. I love the playground.
I love what he's done on the underneath the swings, and then at the bottom of the slide, he's used the paint tool. So like, so where the kids are playing and their feet would be sliding on the
little
and like
dirt.
kind of when they come out. But yeah, so obviously they're kind of like, and also around the benches as well. So anywhere where the sand is being kicked up, kind of thing, he's got around with a paint tool. Really good effect.
Clever. What did you pipes? That is really smart.
What? Is that pipes? Is that the...
What is this? This has to be hydro beams. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't have them. We don't have them.
I don't. Everyone uses them. I haven't really used them too much, but like all the builds I see, I'm like, I need to get on those hydro beams, because that is a lot to take in. I love the rope. The rope fence is perfectly placed there. Oh, I remember climbing like those as a kid.
Same.
Flipendo! Thanks, Doga. If ain't a big fan of Western theming, always felt like it was overused, but now I think about it, I think I might have been wrong with that. It's one of those themes that if you do it correctly, you can make something that stands out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do it wrong, it will look like every other Western theme you've ever seen in a game.
I think Western, probably more so than any other theme in the game, runs the risk of being very generic.
Yes.
And you need to really, basically, as you just said, you need to absolutely nail it to get it to work. And I don't know if it was the same on PC, but certainly on console, when it first came out, all you saw was Western parks.
Oh, yeah.
It's like every other park was a Western park. But now we're a couple of years into the life cycle of the game, a Western park is a rarity. It's like you're maybe 1 in 50 is a Western park. You never see them anymore.
Yeah, I did one Western park, and people seem to like it. I kind of went in it with a different take. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to take loosely based Western ideas and string them together in a Western park. But I added a water park in there. I added a zoo in there. So I really made it so it was something you wouldn't normally see. And actually, Channel 5 Gaming actually liked it, which is a big shocker. Because he doesn't like much. The Eagles on top is a nice shout.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Yeah. I like the. I'm feeling jealous. I like the elevation in this park as well, because obviously like kind of the Western kind of like settings as well. They never would really be flat as well. They would always be in the gullies and the valleys. and things like that. And he's really, really nailed that aesthetic here, like kind of nailing them rolling hills and everything, and like these gullies and valleys and everything.
Do you guys have these kind of rides in the UK?
Why do you keep asking me? I haven't got a bloody clue. Somebody in the chat tell me. I don't know. I'll say no, and then everyone will be like, "Yes, there's actually, Matty. Actually, there's one here, there, and there," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
I have been on 2 of them, and wait a second, water features?
Water feature. That's using a river rapids as well.
Yep.
So using the river rapids and then sunk it down and then used this as a rolling river.
Oh, the Choppers Creek. Yeah, perfect. Any of these work. I really like this because you just cover up the sides, and it's so easy to do, and it makes it look so much better, and you save on piece count.
Yep.
The horses over there.
Tiny, settler over there as well, like kind of a little encampment over there as well.
I love the variation and the little waterfalls he's done.
I love how people have interpreted your contest, you know. I think it's really good how people have kind of like really like kind of embraced it and like almost they've gone to town with it. It's like they had one coaster to like kind of change, and it's like, nah, we're not going to do that. Let's build an entire bloody park around it.
Look at this.
Like that.
This is a perfect saloon. And there's a show going on in here?
They've even got poker tables as well, look.
What the hell are these?
Yeah, they're TMTK.
Oh yeah, that's... Wow.
Reminds me, I haven't been to a strip club in ages.
I've never been to a strip club.
Have you not?
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They're a little bit overrated, to be honest. I went on my stag do, and I went
the poker
like
table?
one of the time. Yeah, they're just not that good. To be honest.
Even has cards. I know that's TMTK, or that's just part of the poker table, which is probably TMTK.
TMTK, yeah. Poker table is TMTK. We haven't got that.
I've never seen a flat ride done like this. Oh, the bar with registers? Oh no! You know what? That is clever because it looks like a screen.
Very clever. Yeah, I really like that. That's a great fact.
You wouldn't, unless you go back there, you wouldn't know that was just part of the actual ride. I thought it was like
not at all.
2 screens.
Yeah, clever manipulation of using the elements of the ride, kind of like merging in with the bar.
See, and that's the type of ride that you can theme 1,000 different ways and still have fun with it.
Yeah.
I took that ride and made it into an ice rink. I'm just peeking out everything. Pony trekking. Did you make a trail? Oh, he did.
This is crazy.
No wonder why he was worried about finishing it. I've never been to one, and I don't regret my decision.
Not missing much.
The Red Goddess Saloon. Yeah?
How long did people have for this contest?
I think it was about a month.
Oh.
And people... Oh. That water and the lilies.
Love that water feature. Love that.
Oh, that is brilliant.
A nice little water feature. We had 3 months on the mini park, and we've got 2 weeks left.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
If I can get my park to stop crashing, then people might be able to see it. But it's being a nightmare. It's literally being an absolute nightmare. Just getting the damn thing to work without crashing is proving very difficult.
I love that he went ahead and did this. Like, this is like just that extra scenery that people don't go into detail with. Oh, you even have cows.
Really nice use of paint tool as well.
Perfect use of paint tool.
Yeah, 100%.
I like that he had music everywhere. That's also something that people forget, is the ambient sounds.
Oh my god. Is Bobham still in the chat? Is he still in the stream? because I've only just realised he sent me some DMs with some screenshots. He'd done. Oh my god!
Yeah, I can just imagine.
That is insane. So, is he still in the chat or is he gone?
Bob, are you still in the chat?
Hang on, I've clicked the wrong thing. Where have I gone? There we go. I don't think he's in the chat anymore.
Well, yeah, this horse path, incredible.
Feels like Red Dead Redemption.
I've never played Red Dead Redemption.
You've never played it?
No.
I played the first one and didn't like it, and I've only recently started playing the second. So
Bob will be in bed. Bob, please report to the service desk. Bob to the service desk. Bob to the service desk.
Was it? It's Impractical Jokers. We need lemons. We need lemons until 3.
So my last park, it took me like 3 months. I think it was 3 months. Was it 5 months? 3 or 5 months. I can't remember which. I took it and I made a... Is this a shop? Ride photos?
Nice. Nice.
Some people have too much time.
I hate that you guys can have them bloody MTK bloody things. I hate it.
Oh, I love it. I love this. I love the shots. The ride photo shots is a good shout out.
Lego.
Yes, Lego my ego. Legos are amazing.
Lego.
Perfect gift shop. And if I'm not mistaken, this is probably the exit of the queue.
I would, yeah.
Yes, it is.
So,
That's brilliant. Brilliantly done. Nice use. And what I was saying is, yeah, I made a walkthrough attraction that you had to go in a Tedget cam, or you guys would say flip cam. And it was all walkable, and you had a scavenger hunt. And
cool.
That took up a majority of my my density, because it went up and around and over the coaster, and you had trigger events. It was fun, but it was a lot of work.
I did a park that has no rides in it at all and no guests, and it's literally just a walkthrough experience only, and it's a horror park. And even though I built the thing, it actually was unnerving walking around it. I didn't like it. I actually scared myself with the park.
Okay, that sightline going over the queue. I love integration with the queue line.
I love how the coaster comes right over the top as well.
I kind of want to get a coaster. Here it comes slowly. Nope.
Oh, look at that!
And I messed up by having it going too fast.
Wouldn't want people throwing up though as they're going over, would you?
Oh, could you imagine?
Be like just kind of like swimming in it.
Oh, yeah, I love that, and that lift towering in the distance, so nice. I remember you making a scavenger hunt. I love that. Yeah, the scavenger hunt was fun. I had Cockwell did it on stream. And
sorry, I just read one of the comments.
Oh, Toxic got lost in it. Yeah, yeah, because I played a game called Kena Bridge of Spirits, and I fell in love with that, and Relly made me some rots from the game. So I'm like, let's make a scavenger hunt out of it. No, you stay. The station. Oh. I love making things out of wooden pillars.
Wooden pillars and wooden beams are the best item in Planet Coaster. No ifs, no buts.
I do agree. You can do so much with them.
You're not happy with the station. Why would you not be happy with the station?
The station
what is actually the matter with it?
Like, this is a station. This is Western. Like, I can see this at a real park. Just coming in, you got the 2-tiered. Like, this is perfect.
Oh yeah, ivy as well. People are saying ivy as well.
Haha.
Or the green leafy bush as well is also a very good one. But no, I'm sorry, Relly, you are speaking absolute bollocks, mate. This is fantastic. So yeah, shut up. It's amazing.
Shut your face. Very kind
Shut
of
up. You don't know what you're talking about.
I think I saw the huge sign on the workshop. Relamatap makes most of his TMC TK items, so that sign is probably from Relamatap. Or as Nerd Chacho would say, shit your mouth.
Sit down and shut up.
I like the music on this.
To be fair, Dolga can demand ivy all they want actually, because I am actually in full agreement, to be honest. Ivy, wooden beams, don't die fencing, and the green leafy bush are probably the best.
I think I might have gone overboard with my new ride with Ivy, just a little bit.
You can never do too much with ivy. There's no such thing.
Oh, that dive. I remember seeing him make that.
Oh, nice. I liked that. Really like the element.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Just turn around. Airtime, airtime. More airtime. Little cave there.
That may have just felt maybe just a little bit fast just going into that there, but oh wow, that double 0G roll.
Love a good double 0G roll. They're hard to get right in this game though.
They are, yeah, agreed.
Oh, that roll over.
Dude, do you realise we've been going for like an hour and 45 minutes? It's because you've been waffling so much. God's sake, man. Just shut up. We would have been done an hour ago.
Really? Did you put lights on this thing? I know you said you were having a hard time finishing. What is that in the distance? Is that a campfire? It caught my eye. Nice. I like little details like that people forget about. He added in. Oh, I didn't even see this. There's a fight scene going on over here.
There's a lot of detail. You can spend a lot of time around this ride just kind of like experiencing it all and taking it all in, because there's a lot of stuff to look at.
Oh, that you hollowed out the cave before. Oh, there's explosives in there. Don't hit the explosives. Kaboomy. I love that what he did with the terrain too. He really took it to the next level. He's like, "No, I'm not happy with it. Let me do it one better."
If I'm being honest, I actually think that the terrain in this park might actually be one of my favourite elements of this submission, actually, because it's not just... He's done the differing levels as well, and it feels very, very lifelike for the area that it would have been in as well. Like kind of almost the way that it kind of like steps up kind of thing. He's not just raised it and called that it. He's raised it and then flattened the sides as well for like kind of the cliff faces. It's really well done.
It's really natural. Like it doesn't feel like it's just raised terrain. It feels like it's been there for centuries, and this was just Planet Coaster just put it in game. Now he's like, haha, I'm better than you. It is very... It winds up like the Grand Canyon area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I have not been to, but I have seen enough pictures of the Grand Canyon and be like, yep.
I've seen Superman 2 and Lois Lane. What
I like is every single person's drop has been a different level of steepness, a different level of height. Layouts have been all different.
Last one. Is this the last one, or is there one more?
There is one more.
Really? Yeah, they've all been different, haven't they? Every single one.
We have one more from Bear-tastic. And I hope you don't lose your mind on this one.
Can't promise.
Because
You know, I get excited. You know what I'm like. I can't help it.
There's something a little bit extra with this one. I kind of saved it for last for a reason.
The video that I watched of his steampunk park, I actually shared it on my YouTube channel. I mean, that was next level crap right there. That wasn't Planet Coaster. I was looking at a different game.
Have you seen Wixie?
I have seen, yeah. What is Black Mire?
Oh yeah, like the joke. The running joke is finish Black Mire.
The one that never got finished. Yeah.
I'm not even prepared for this. I've seen some of them stuff. Special thanks to Deathfearsnone and I am ready.
Oh, thank you. I got a shout out. Yes! I got a shout out on a PC park. Love it.
Created for the RMC conversion contest. Goal of the contest was to convert existing wooden coaster other than layout into an RMC coaster following the original layout. That entrance is ominous and those are haunted house beams.
Do you mind? Could we just have a look a little bit closer just to that architecture as well of this building?
Yeah, I was looking at the roof. Like,
what? No, shut up. That's wooden beams that he's done around the roof.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Just pull back a little bit to give that the texture.
What?
That shaping is just perfect.
Yeah.
Custom roof. That's a few beamies. Just a few beams.
Just a couple.
I love that.
Yeah, fantastic.
You even did it on the windows. Oh, those are windows. Those are custom.
What? Even though it's like really tall, it's not too big either. Sometimes when you do these big structures, they can look too big, but that fits. It works.
Is this all decorative wooden Shut up. Really? That's clever. It just gives that enough depth. Okay, I'm taking notes. This is so impressive. I know he was impressive with his steampunk stuff and everything else he does, but even the backside, he didn't skip out on any details of the backside either. Just don't go there.
You said backside. Yes, it was very good. Oh my god, I'm such a child.
Bear posting on that backside. Bear's nice backside, starting that backside.
Bear, what a lovely backside you've got, mate. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Your other brothers can't deny.
Oh, this is sensational. Just what a beautiful shot as well. And again, like kind of when you're down on this guest level as well, you've got all the hills around the background as well, all the different heights of the trees and everything. So you're feeling very immersed.
How did you get the font to not be? Oh, see, it has so much depth and like character to it, and I thought it'd be more pieces than the 82. That is really good for only 82 pieces. See, I would do that and mine would look basic font as crap.
So I'm still sat here chuckling away to myself about backside. I'm still sat here chuckling. Honestly, I swear I'm like a little kid. I can't help it. I'm like a bloody child. Grow up, Matty. God's sake.
Look at all the layers. Oh, it's a food court. Oh, that's nice. And there's lighting in here? Lighting is nice. No. It's not overdone.
Subtle.
Subtle is good.
Oh, wow.
That first shot.
Yeah.
Now, Bear, is this a track view ride? That's fantastic. Okay, the ship in this setting. That's perfect. Where's the queue? Look at this stuff, like, just for the queue line.
It's almost giving me like kind of Viking kind of feel, like kind of like Norse kind of thing.
The coaster is called Valkyrie, so I'm assuming he went with...
Yeah, it must be. Is that what it says, Bear? Is it supposed to kind of like be Norse mythology kind of like
Track
thing?
view equals smoother. Hello, hat's fantastic.
Ethan, read the hat sign again. That's fantastic.
Wait. This isn't in-game? Well, this is in-game. You made this sign yourself?
Oh, it is, yeah. He said that I hit the nail on the head with that one. So, yeah, it is supposed to be kind of like the Norse mythology and Vikings and everything. It looks a little bit like almost... was there a little bit of God of War in there as well, maybe? It does look a little bit like the 2018 God of War kind of like architecture as well.
I was watching him put the roof on this, but he put so much more details on this. Look at that. I've never seen a detailed ship like this.
No. Do you know what? I don't think I have either. I have either.
Wow.
Brilliant.
See, I don't really see too many ships being used nowadays. Probably because it's so piratey usually. But
yeah, there's a couple of rides that like kind of they're so specifically themed, like the pirate ship and the magic carpet. Unless you're doing that theme, it just doesn't work, does it?
Shop kit available. Gotta spread the brand. Get your Beartastic and have a Beartastic day on the Valkyrie.
Love this build. Love this station.
I love, even the Q house is absolutely phenomenal. I like the gears going around.
I can't say that word. I can't say it. That's why you've never heard me say it in a video ever, because I can't say it. Phenomenal. Yeah, whatever.
Can you say? Can you say phenom?
I say phenom. Yeah, that's fine. I can't say anemone. The things in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Where the fish. And
I think everyone struggles with see, now you got me doing it. Now this is gonna be turned into a stuttering stream.
The work here is done.
But just the detail on everything in the queue is just so. I keep saying perfect, but like.
Immersive.
Yes.
Everything is immersive.
This feels like a mini park.
Yeah.
I like the clutter. Clutter is good. No door. Everyone has a hat. Hey! Oh, we'll get to the next one.
Fantastic. Just so well done.
Is that a transfer track back there? Yes, there is.
Is that the first transfer? Yeah, that's the only one we've seen as well, isn't it? Nobody else did a transfer track.
I haven't seen any other transfer tracks.
It surprises me, actually. I thought that other people would have done.
He even went ahead with this. The switching of it. What is you... What? Is that the Ghostbusters? Roman candle firework. Okay. This is all stuff that you guys can do on console.
Yep.
PK meter. Interesting. That is super clever. I would never thought to put those pieces together. But it works. It looks just like how you would have a transfer track. Functional. Trim the underside of the ropes, get out there. He did. Jeez Louise, Bear. Spoilers.
I can see why when I was with Cockwaddle last week that he was raving about Bear, and yeah, I can now see why after obviously watching that video last week and now seeing this submission as well, I can see why Bear is so highly rated in your community. This is called a JoJo roll.
Yes.
See, look at me. I'll have forgotten that by tomorrow morning, but...
See, me and my my ex-wife, when we first wrote it, we were having so much fun, we were calling it, instead of JoJo roll, we called it the Mojo JoJo roll.
Mojo JoJo roll. Matty be learning, yeah, but Matty will have forgotten by the morning, mate.
And you're gonna see it in a concert park, and it's all gonna come back to you.
It won't. Trust me, it won't.
Have you seen too many of them in a console?
I don't believe I have seen any. I don't think so. Maybe one.
Ooh,
I might be lying. I may have seen one, but I can't recall one.
Almost forgot. So this will be your first time seeing this, then.
Oh, it's a launched one.
Yes, it is.
Does that still count as an RMC if it's launched?
RMC does have one launching coaster with a lightning rod. And I have been on that.
I don't think I've ever been on a wooden launch coaster before. Certainly nothing like this.
It is amazing. Well, it also has a quad down ending, so I mean...
I am very, very pleased this isn't considered a contest. Because how would you? How would you actually vote it? You couldn't. Everyone's are so good.
Second launch.
Hey, now and then.
Hey, Martin.
I'm not on first name basis with you yet, Martin, so I'll just call you now and then. That's amazing.
I lost my train of thought. I think one word sums this up.
Wonderful! Once more. People are asking for another one.
So we see if there's any night lighting. See if we get night POV. Sure. Night POV. Night ride, that was great. Oh yeah, night ride, amazing job. Yes sir. That was absurd. Hey Martin, what a ride. Fantastic with the smiley face. Once more, howdy y'all. Yeah, this is insanely good. Everyone's has been incredible tonight. I'm so happy with everyone that's
I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed tonight.
I am so glad it wasn't, oh, we've seen this layout without this layout the last time. Oh, we've seen this layout the last time. It's been, nope, everything's been so different.
I think that's the most surprising thing, is how unique they have all felt. Now we have seen all 10.
Yep.
There aren't two that were similar at all. And I think that's amazing. How everyone was able to interpret it differently and put a different spin on it.
I'm going to have to take a closer look at those supports on that 0G at the top of that. Yeah, I have to agree. And this thing is just Hollister layout, doesn't it?
Really smooth as well.
I believe, Bear, you did a 4-meter method?
I think this may be the smoothest one of all 10. I think I would say that. Maybe this is the smoothest of all 10.
That was stressful though. 4 and even 2 meters. Oh my god. Hey, there was a camera! Just caught that. Jeez Louise. 10 out of 10.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Actually, I think that was absolutely amazing. Yeah.
I had to see these supports. Wow.
Oh my god! Didn't even notice that.
276 items for the supports. I believe it.
Wow.
But it's integrated so well. It doesn't look odd. It doesn't look out of shape. Like sometimes you see people try to use these kind of supports and they look weird. You know what I mean?
No, I completely agree. It looks completely natural and realistic. It doesn't look obscene or anything like that or obtrusive.
And I really like that he kept it. It's a sight line. Like it's stunning to look at.
It's different, unique, and it's got a nice water feature as well.
Gotta love water. This whole park. Blood God. Hey Dark. I never do supports. Glad it turned out. You never do supports and you came up with this? You gotta be shitting me right now.
It's crazy.
And look at the
That's
trademark.
metal.
Everything is incredible. Yeah, I do. Bear brand. The Bear brand of madness we love. Skulls for the skull cones? We do still need skulls. Yes. I could scare some. Might one or two of the ghost cushions. Go to the restaurant building to the right of the toilets to the staff area and follow the road. So, I gotta thank you for accepting.
Of course, man. You asked me and I came.
This has been an absolute treat. And thank everyone for submitting. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys make this community what it is. And I am so happy I found this wonderful Twitch community.